Hi, everyone. It's the world unknown famous, no, not the comic, but yours truly, Texas Raider. I hope everyone is blessed and doing okay. I just thought I'd jump on here for a little bit and say hello. I think I've got everybody so far in chat that I've said hello to in tag or in the chat. And if I haven't, then call me out and let me know so I can say hello to you. And hopefully Miss Lori went and got her refill, because that's important. And I did notice that Miss Lori has got her wrench, so on mine. So those that are supposed to have wrenches are good so far from what I've seen. And Ace, thank you for being in here and being a good mod. Heaven's Fire, I appreciate all that you do. Shadow Scout Swede, my brother, I may be far away from you. I may not be able to get to you, but if I can ever do anything, I will do what I can to help if you need anything at any time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. If you need me, you let me know. So other than that, it's been a busy couple of days. I did post one short because the other day we went out, all of us cousins went out to help the other cousin because he has a park that's by Drury Dam, which is in Kansas, and that's where I got the one pig that I had butchered. That's where I got mine from, but I only went half a pig, which I'm glad I did because it filled up my 1.5 cubic foot chest freezer. So I'm glad I didn't get a whole pig because I'd be like, hey, we're having a barbecue. Everybody come on over. So, hello, Miss Wanda. It's good to see you. And I'm slacking here. Let me do this, copy that, and go here, mute that. And there's that. Paste. Ding. There it is in the chat, and it's pinned. So anyhow, yeah, I really wanted to, show, and I've got another couple of short videos that I'm going to post, probably one tomorrow. But it was great because I had to unload a couple things that I had borrowed from my cousin, and I returned them. Well, I pulled my tailgate down to unload the two items. Well, my cousin's dog named Tex, he sees the tailgate down. He's like, I'm jumping in the back. I'm ready for a ride. And so my cousin was driving his backhoe over to the park. And so Tex rode with me in the back of my truck. And I was like, this is cool. But Tex is a good dog. He hangs real close to me for whatever reason. I don't know. I guess because my cousin, he hangs real close to him as well. But I felt proud that he was riding with me and all that. I wish my dog Faith would do that, but I haven't. Yeah, she'd either jump out and go chase a squirrel or go and bark at some other dog or whatever. So, but the pigs, and one of the pigs was, believe it or not, named Fiona. No, I did not name it that. One of my cousin's nieces did, I believe, or something, or girlfriend, one of the curves. Anyway, long story. Anyway, the pig got named Fiona, which is funny because Emily, or M, has her dog named Fiona. And of course, Fiona had to make a couple of funny comments about it and all that, which, hey, that's good. It's all good. And all. Yes. Here's to coffee. Cheers, Miss Wanda, for coffee. But Tony, you've been busy too. I hope everything is well with you, my friend. Because if not, I was hoping you would call me or whatever, because I've been keeping a full tank of gas in my truck in case you needed any help, my friend, and all. And you smell like Faith. That's why Tex hangs around you. No, but when I got home, I should have videotaped it because it would have been great. It's like when I got home, of course, I got the sniff from Faith. And she's like, "You want to tell me about it? Who you been with?" And I wouldn't let her smell the back of the truck or the bed of the truck because she'd be like, who's been in my truck? So, but luckily Faith has the whole back seat. That is her domain and all. So, and the other good news is that I'd mentioned some time ago that around Christmas, if I remember correctly, that I had been wanting to get a dishwasher, and I was getting ready to buy one and all that from, a big box store or whatever. Anyway, so my cousin called me, says, "You still want a dishwasher?" I said, "Yeah, I'm still trying to get one." He goes, "I've got you one." I said, "Okay, how much?" And he says, "It's free." His daughter, or my second cousin, works at this manufacturing place and said that the customers didn't like this dishwasher or whatever the case may be. And so they had to remove it and put in a new one. And so it was sitting in their garage in Kansas. So not only did we go up to help my cousin to do some tree cutting and thorny bushes removal. Yeah, that was fun. And stuff like that. It was, but I also, when we got done, I drove over there and to her house and picked up the dishwasher. So I've got a dishwasher and it's sitting in my living room. Yes, I know that's not where it goes. I understand. So, but anyhow, it's work in progress. So, but right now I'm trying to recover from the work that we did, because the fact that um, it's a beach. It's all not beach, but it's sandy, which you'll see in the video that I'll release. You'll see you'll see the dam and the waterfall and all that. But anyhow, the the sand is real loose and thick and deep. And I was sitting there trying to go through it, and a couple of times I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not as young as I used to be, and that's going to hurt in the morning." Well, sure enough, I felt like I got ran, as the old adage is saying. I felt like I got ran over by a Mack truck. But surviving is the key word. Keep moving and keep going forward, maybe one step at a time. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need to trim the bushes that are bushes. The bushes and the rose. I don't know if I don't know what type of rose or whatever. I'm waiting for it to bloom so I can do the Google Lens, I think it is, to find out what type of rose or what type of flower it is, but it's got thorns on it as well. So, and all. I'm trying to watch the basement and the chat because I'm waiting for a certain somebody to pop in to say hello, because it's going to be a good night. But everybody survived the storms, I hope. And yes, I was watching and chatting and everything. Jovita, hello, my South Texas friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Because y'all were getting a bunch of rain down there. Whew, the other day. I mean, I think there was flood warnings and everything down by McAllen. A lot. But we're not supposed to have anything here until maybe Tuesday or so and all that. again, which I'm happy for the rain because we need the rain because I have learned, you have to understand, when I lived in Oklahoma, because I was born and partially raised in Oklahoma, I don't remember it being so windy and all. I think it's windier here than it is in Chicago. So, goodness gracious, Jovita, you got 7 inches. Ooh, Rio Grande got 21. Oh, my Lord. Yes, I agree there, my friend. Survival is a mindset. If you don't have the right mindset and you're not prepared, but yes, you need to have mindset first and prepared second, you will not make it. Also the skills. Good advice. Good advice. Everybody saying hello. And then somebody's got to come in here with the snow. Hey, at least I didn't tell you this time. You beat me to it. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Mod Mother. Hey, it's so good to see you have a wrench.
Hello? Wait a minute. I got 2 things going here.
Please stand by, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it? Have you got it?
I got it.
Okay, I didn't know if I needed to call 911 for you.
I had to get my volume turned down on the YouTube side on account of it was
people
echo.
I've been noticing that a couple, what was it, the 29th, yesterday, that the weather, or not the weather, the sun had a partial eclipse or something, and there was a lot of people were showing a lot of beautiful pictures, and of course I reposted them on the Facebook and all, and
I did not know that.
Julie, how are you? How's it going, my neighbor? Yeah, I don't like it either. I've been tired of having a blue pickup truck that turns brown because of all the dust.
Oh, Rita.
So,
hi, Julie.
And don't forget Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job.
I said hello, Carla, earlier.
Oh, that's right, you did. Forgive me. I'm young.
It's okay. Senility is a thing.
Did you get your refill?
I did. See?
Okay, kudos.
Yep.
I even gave Faith an extra treat while I was in there. So
that's a good thing. Keep her busy.
Yeah, I'm not used to staying up late. Here, after yesterday, staying up until 3 a.m., keeping an eye on storms in Arkansas and Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas. It was a busy night, for sure.
How did Lauren and Joel fare in their little, because I know they were still under watch when I signed off and went to bed.
It wasn't nothing severe. They're currently under they have a severe thunderstorm watch they're currently under right now.
Yeah.
But nothing near them at the moment.
Not tornadoes. They don't need no tornadoes.
Uh-oh. We've made it big time.
Uh-oh.
Amy and Chris Amy, and all the rest of the and the baby chicks.
Sorry. Every time I see Amy, I just want to sing that song.
Oh. Uh-oh. My neighbor is getting ready to go to bed. Yes. I only got 0.707 of an inch at my house, according to my rain gauge.
Wanda says she can't get into your live in StreamYard.
Well, I posted the link.
Wanda, are you sure you shut down your live stream when you got finished? You didn't leave it open, did you? Because that would definitely block you from getting into somebody else's.
And then there's Drops Family Garden.
Hello, Drops.
Howdy, howdy. And hello, Troy, again. You know.
Troy,
I mean, I've got it pinned at the top, but if I need to throw it in, let's see. No, wait, I better do it this way.
I already shut down Wanda's live, and I'm wondering if it's still running in the background somehow.
There you go, Wanda. Well, when I said I'll be right back, I went to go get coffee, and I came back. I had a whole different video, so it's closed on hers as far as I could tell.
Okay. So she should be able to get in.
So, but yeah, good news is I got my paycheck. It's the end of the month, so I get to pay my last and final property taxes for this year. Yay!
Woohoo! Isn't that always fun?
Yeah, and then I gotta pay the people doing my IRS stuff.
I remember when I used to have to pay to get it done because I was afraid to do it myself. And then I decided to try it, and I've been doing my own ever since.
Well, I would do it, but the problem I found afterwards was that when I went to these people, when I went to the people that were going to prepare it, Jackson Hewlett is who it is. I found out that a couple of things. One was not good news for me, and that was all of my moving expenses cannot be used, to give me a break, or something, and all this. And I just went like, oh. And then, of course, Oklahoma has a state tax. But because I lived in Texas for X amount of months, I have to file in Texas. I got to file for Oklahoma, and I got to file for federal. And I'm like, if I'm going to give money away, why don't I just say, hey, everybody in chat, here's you 100, here's you 100, here's you 100. I mean, I'd rather do that than give it to the IRS. But anyway,
yeah. But if they don't have a 401c, then you're not going to get it back.
Oh, well,
at least if they had a 401c, you could say, okay, I gave it to that person. Can you give me it back now?
Well, what I found out is that on the moving thing is that you only if you are active military.
That's bizarre.
But if you're a veteran, no. You have to be active duty. I'm like, well, if I was active duty, what do you think I'm doing here in Oklahoma? But anyway,
I don't know.
I'm at the point where I try to leave everybody else alone. I really wish they'd just leave me alone. Yeah, guess who? We have company presenting Miss Wanda.
Hey.
Hello, dear. Welcome.
How you doing?
I'm doing. Let me put you up here on top so that you can be up here on top and all, so that we can do that.
I don't know what
he just wants the ladies on top.
It wouldn't let me in. I kept trying and trying.
Well, I
And
meant to
let me-
ask you, how are your dogs doing? I know you'd mentioned about the one escaping and going out on a
They're
On
party.
an
doing good.
adventure.
They're doing good. She's just look at her, just laying there, big sook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my little one has some dental issues. I have to get her into the vet tomorrow. She
Oh boy.
she's like almost gagging. It's horrible.
Huh.
Well,
So,
that's not good.
mm-mm. And she's such a sooky baby. Like she'll literally get up on me and cry. It makes me really sad.
Yeah.
But they they end up with issues too, just like us when they get older.
That's for sure.
This phone off here.
Oh,
There we go.
Hello, my brother.
how are you?
Yeah.
I had my
Cheers.
coffee.
Oh, look at you. Hi, Shadow Scout.
Hey, Wanda.
I can't imagine
Hey,
how
Lori.
many hours it would take me to get to you.
Too many, I am afraid.
You know, because because I know to fly from here to Tel Aviv, Israel is about 13 hours. And flying from here to Hawaii is 12 hours. And that's nonstop.
Probably be at least 7 or 8, probably,
So,
to get to Sweden.
yeah, but the problem is if I went to Sweden, I may not come back.
You might like it.
I might, I hear it's really beautiful.
It is, especially
But
in
it's
my
cold.
area.
Well, one day you'll have to make a video if you haven't, because I haven't really researched it and I apologize. You'll have to research and You'll have to do it like a drive video where you're just showing your little area or something
That would be good.
without doing
Nah, he doesn't want to do that.
without being too much OPSEC.
Yeah.
I mean, I figure the government knows
Yeah,
where
like
I'm at,
that.
apparently. So,
What's the matter, Wanda? You okay? You gonna sneeze?
Yeah, yeah. And then you can all turn your hearing aids off.
well, here, just let me know when you're going to sneeze, and I can go like this, and I can mute you for a second, and then bring you back.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
she can do it herself and
That's
just
funny.
hit the mute button when she feels it coming on.
Yeah, yeah.
And someday I need to educate you. Oh, you and Chris with an H. Okay, so that's her Chris. Okay. And Hovita says Sweden has beautiful forest.
That's what I hear.
And let's see, that would be cool. Show the countryside or something. Well, yeah.
Let's see it.
Yeah, make me drool, Shadow. And it's like, gosh, dog it. Be like,
Yeah, I can
There's
see
a
what
guy
I
I
can
used to
do.
work with that used to go visit Sweden every year for a couple of months or something for his vacation.
hi, Marianne. It's good to see you.
He had a lot of family out there.
Hi, Marianne.
Well, the only part of Sweden I've ever seen was from the movie Great Escape.
Oh, wow.
When they were trying to escape to Sweden and seeing the mountains and all that. That's let's see, what did I miss here? Did I miss something? Let's see. There's that one. Hey, come on, mouse. Worky. Scroll up. Mm.
Have
I
you
guess-
started your raised bed yet, Chris?
No, I have not, because I'm still trying to. Because you have to understand, Wanda, I get paid at the end of the month, and so that's why at the end of the month I usually, pay the bills and everything else. And da 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 da. So with that, I have not gotten the raised bed. I have not gotten any soil.
Yes,
And I have to get raised beds that are going to be up off the ground, because of when it rains, it pours, it will come down because I'm downhill. Yes, I thought about, I've got 5-gallon buckets. I thought about putting tomatoes and things like that in it.
Well, that's what I do, Chris.
And all. Was Critter Creek in here? Did I miss Critter Creek? I sure did.
He just
Critter Creek.
That's what I was waving to.
Well, I just figured you're waving at everybody. You're so popular, Wanda. You and Lori. Hang on, let me get more coffee.
I think you need more than coffee or something.
Yeah, I need 2 palm trees and a hammock.
Well, you got that on your thumbnail.
Yeah, I did. What is it? I'll blame it on Amy. It's Amy's fault.
Poor Amy. She didn't do nothing.
No.
She's always to blame, don't you know?
Well, at least I didn't say Trey. And speaking of which, just to let you know, he will not be going live tomorrow night. He's working.
Okay.
Oh,
So
really?
he will not be live.
So are you going to be going live instead?
Probably not, because I'm going to be trying to do more shorts and then I am lives. Only reason why I came on live tonight is because it's normal for me to do Sunday after Miss Wanda. And I guessed at 9:30 because I didn't want, if she had a good time and was having a good conversation, I didn't want to interfere with hers, because plus it gives me a time to go run and get a cup of coffee.
So maybe I'll do tomorrow night in Trey's spot. It's at
Okay,
9 o'clock.
Lori. You do tomorrow night and I'll come up with you.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
We'll have a sing-along.
He goes on at 9 o'clock his time or my time?
It'd be 9 o'clock Central, so that'd be 10 o'clock yours, Miss Lori, and 11 Miss Wanda's.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'll come on with you.
That's gonna be late. That's gonna be kind of late.
And it'll
But
be
that's
tomorrow
okay.
for Shadow.
Yeah. Well, it's already tomorrow for Shadow.
It's Monday morning.
Can you believe it? He's up at 4:30.
I woke up 3:15 a.m.
Goodness gracious! And you look so
I didn't
young.
sleep that well.
I bet. And just
I
remember,
don't doubt it.
you've got the whole community.
They say it's 3:50 there.
We're all praying for you. I don't know if Wanda knows.
I don't think so.
Shadow's mom died the other day. Shadow's mom
passed
Remember
away.
she was sick and we were
so sorry.
Yeah, she passed away on Friday last week.
Oh,
So
God
everybody,
bless.
for those
You're
that
in
don't
my
know,
prayers.
for those that don't know,
Yeah.
please keep Shadow Scout in your prayers.
Big hug.
No, his
And,
family.
Big hug.
In this community, if you're not already subscribed to any of these channels, I know Ace will probably, or Jovita has probably already been doing some excellent modding and tossing out other channels. and all that. But please like and subscribe other channels. And I mean, watch one of their videos. And if it's somebody you like, subscribe to them. If it's something that, I'm not sure, I'm on the fence, or if you don't like, that's fine. I mean, you've got Tony and Our Cabin in the Woods. He's a good one. Gillum Farms, of course, the main big one. Let me go up here and find her. Where'd she go? Oh my goodness. Nope, there she is. Amy at Leonard Mountain Homestead is an excellent channel and very well. I was, so I'm just saying. And of course, you've got the person that has 2 channels, Miss Lori. And like I said about Jovita, and then I'm going to find where is Ace. Where'd you go? There's Ace. Boom.
Wanda
Ace
disappeared.
Ace is one of the best mods, and her and Jovita and Heather is some great mods. I tell you that right now. And I will speak up on their behalf each and every time and brag about them. So I can't thank them enough. And I don't know why, but where are you at, Shadow? I knew I forgot to do something here.
And the sad thing is, my dad passed away last year, July 21st, and we had his funeral in September last year, September 14th. And now my mom. So.
Sometimes, especially older people, when they've been together for a long time, if one goes, it doesn't take long before the second one goes.
Well, that's just how it is at times because of especially with the love that they shared.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Here's Gary.
Hi, Gary. Shadow Scout, I've returned the favor that you bestowed on me on your channel.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Hey, Gary. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if Wanda comes back up on this or if she opens up another one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
If not, I can remove her, but on this one, I'm waiting to see if she can figure out what's wrong or whatever happened. Maybe
I don't know why she disappeared, but she was there one minute and gone the next. I disappeared. Yeah, I noticed, Wanda. Everybody noticed. So,
she played
that to me once.
Do what, Shadow?
It happened to me once that I opened my cam and it was totally black, and I what?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
There she is.
There you go.
Yes, she is. She's back. Hello, Wanda.
I don't know what I did.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Maybe pushed the wrong button.
Did you push the button that says you won the lottery?
It's all confusing, this stuff. It's got me all confused.
Yeah, well, it's those phone things.
Man, I tell you, it's so it's like gardening is how can I put it? I can do tomatoes just fine. But I mean, getting down to this, the seriousness, I mean, it can get real detailed. I mean, there are people that will sit there and go and have their soil tested, and so they know what to add and just make it just that much richer soil. And then there's others that have, not a recycling thing, but burn it. What do they call it?
Composting.
Composting. See, I've got to learn.
Hi, Gary.
composting and all this stuff, and they're adding everything and all this jazz into that. And I'm sitting there going like, it's just me and my dog. I can throw a couple of milk bones in the compost. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
That'll add a little calcium to the soil.
But let's see. Okay. Julie's having an issue with her I think her eye or something, so we'll have to bear with her on some of the typing.
Oh.
Plant some eggshells. Will they grow eggs?
Or chickens?
Or chickens? Or Tums? Oh yes, my soul's got an upset stomach.
Tums or calcium tablets, you can buy calcium.
Yes, I know. I have a plethora of them, and I'm just picking with you, Gary. I'm no chickens, huh? If I plant carrots, will I get bunny rabbits?
I take eggshells, Chris, and I put them in the oven and I let them at about 200 and let them kind of clean off kind of thing in there. And then I take and I put them in my blender and I blend them and make a powder out of it. And I use that for my tomato plants and certain other plants too. It's it works. It really does. It really helps your plants. Well, hi, Mickey.
Hello, Mickey.
Hello, Mickey. He's getting... Yes, sir.
Sorry, my bad.
What's up?
Every time I point at the screen, people start leaving the chat. That means I'm fixing to talk about something.
Well, did you get my email in response to your email that I got?
Oh yeah, and I'm excited about it. But before I say anything, I only came on and interrupted for one reason tonight. Now, I'm not going to interrupt your live chat. Everybody knows I love Lori and Chris and all y'all, but I could not see a live and click on it that had Wanda Henry in it, and I had to come up.
You mean that person right there?
That's her.
In my, there she is.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is that the Wanda Henry in all the lives and all the chats, supporting all the channels, being such a friendly, inviting person?
That'd be the one.
Her.
Is that her?
That's her.
Oh my God, Wanda Henry. I love you.
Did you hear that one? I think she's got her TV on again.
I don't even know if she can hear you. Can you hear her?
Well,
I can hear you. Yeah. What's going on?
Did you hear what Mickey said?
I can hear you. Yeah. What's going on?
You've got your other channel. You've got YouTube open or something.
She's got her TV up loud.
She's got her TV and her StreamYard. You gotta mute one or the other.
One sec. Okay. Wait a minute. There. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Well, the funny thing is I know I'm on the screen, but I'm not on my screen.
I'm not concerned about that. Can you hear me, Wanda?
Can you hear the sound now, guys?
No.
We can hear you, but
There's Wanda.
you don't seem to be able to hear us.
Well, I can hear you. I can hear one person at a time.
Okay, well, Critter Creek, Mickey has got something to say to you, Wanda.
Okay.
Here you go, Mickey. Go.
Okay, it's hard for me to wait for other people to finish talking before I interrupt them. Wanda,
I don't hear him.
Wanda, can you hear me?
I can hear Lori and I can hear Chris, but I can't hear Mickey.
Well, Chris is used to muting me.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna try and come in again.
Oh no. There she goes. She'll be back.
Hang on. I didn't just come in here to say hi. I came in to say hi to Drox and Belt Loop and the
Or hear me or anything.
Hey, I'm just trying to get subscribers. I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There. Can you hear me?
Is she back? There she is.
Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to
We
have
can
to
hear
bow
you.
out because I can't hear anything of you guys now.
You can't hear me?
Okay.
Nope, can't hear
Okay.
You
nothing.
need
It just
Tell her
all
not
went
to
away.
leave. Tell her not to leave.
I'm going to go right out and I'll try and come back in. Give me a
All right.
minute.
I'm gonna draw a cartoon and write her a note just in case she comes back.
All right.
Hang on.
she's still here. There she goes.
All right. Okay.
I think she needs to turn the volume up on her computer.
Or
On her either that or her phone.
All right.
Whatever it is she's using to get in.
Povita, are you okay, or did I miss something?
Yeah, I hope they can see. I hope she can see this if she makes it back.
Oh, Rita, are you okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Why won't that one go bye-bye? There. Anyhow. Okay.
Anyhow.
I'm watching the basement, so.
All right.
Okay, I'm fine. Just no slang for funny is okay. All right, don't scare me like that. Jeez.
All right. Even if she's in the chat, she can see this. So
this is true.
Ah, jeez. Okay. What is it? Petite Jean Riviere Homestead. That's my best French I can come up with.
It's Pettit.
It's how teenagers talk now, Chris. Well, not everybody as young as you, Amy. I mean, gosh. Okay, here you go, Mickey.
okay, I'm ready.
All right, there you go. I'll make you big so that she can see it. Ready?
Okay, Wanda, can you hear me?
Wait, I'm turning the TV down. I was listening on the TV.
Come on. Okay, Wanda, if you can't hear me,
Give a thumbs up.
Wanda, if you can't hear me, this is for the chat and for me. Okay, can you see this?
We love Wanda. Oh, thank you, Mickey.
We love Wanda. Everybody in the chat, tell her how much we love her.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's just in case she can't hear us.
Can you hear me, Wanda?
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Wanda,
she
can you hear me?
At least see it. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I
Oh,
can't
good.
believe it's you.
Aw.
You could mute her so we don't get the feedback for a minute, and then she can hear what's coming out of her TV.
I turned the TV down. I got
No,
it
she
down.
turned the TV down, Gary. So
Well, I came on here tonight because I saw Chris was live, and I saw Wanda Henry, and I said, "Really?" I've never had a second to chat with Wanda and tell her how valuable she is to our community. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
did you see that, Mickey? Tony was saying, "Stop hitting on Wanda."
Hey, I'm
No,
too
he's
old.
not.
I'm too old to hit on anybody anymore.
Oh, he
He
was
But
wouldn't
joking.
do that.
well, actually, I do have a crush. It's an online crush. I love Wanda, and like I had a massive love fest with Lila Newton, and
Uh,
rest in peace, uh, because of their spirits, their hearts. They make people feel like they're important. But I do have an online crush. I'm not going to say who it is, but I do have one of those. So.
and that's okay. You're allowed.
Yeah, man, I'm allowed. I'm not I'm not like what do you call that? Those freak
Obsessive?
people, huh?
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Well, I am obsessed, but but I'm a stalker. I'm not a stalker. Yeah. So
Okay.
I do have an online crush that I watch everything they do, but I don't send them messages and try to figure out where they live and all that kind of stuff. And just like you know, my little online crush, it's harmless.
God bless you, Mickey.
But I did come on because I saw Wanda on tonight,
Oh,
and she's somebody who has followed and continued to make me feel like someone in the community, and to inspired me to just keep going, without even knowing she was doing it. So she makes me feel welcome. And Wanda, I love you. And so anyway, just saying you are valuable. All right,
well, we
that's
love
it.
you too, Mickey, very much. You're a
I'll see.
very,
Thank you for
very
all that you do,
talented
Mickey.
person.
I'll see
That's right.
Tony, our cabin in the woods. He can be kind of a jerk sometimes, but
Oh,
I am kidding. I watch Tony's
I know.
Put
videos
all that in the
from
chat there,
from start
guys.
to I watch it from start to the end, um, and I'm not trying to hog, the feed because I've been told I may talk too much, but anyway. I'm
Nah.
sorry, Tony. I was kidding, Tony. I love your channel. You know I do. I watch in fact, every time you get a YouTube check, you need to know a bunch of those watch hours are me. I'll watch you walking.
I
He
only
knows.
watch the Willow and
No, Tony knows what I mean by that
Yeah,
because
I know what you mean by that too.
yeah. But I'll watch him walking just because I want to give him my watch hours. But anyway, I'm kind of dumb like that. But who is that up in the top right hand corner of my screen?
this is my friend Shadow
The
Scout.
Shadow Scout Suite.
Yes,
The
sir.
one and only.
You know me. I'm a cartoonist. And when I
Yes.
see three S's in one thing, I'm already starting to see logos. And when Swede is at the end of that and Shadow Scout is in the middle, my brain just went.
Good night, Heather.
Good night, Heather.
Take care.
Night, Heather.
But he's a good friend of mine, Critter Creek or Mickey.
Does he give out his first name?
Just Shadow Scout. We'll just leave it at that. And so,
Hey, check this out. Hey, Shadow.
Chris, I think he does give out
Mickey.
his first name. I
No,
believe he
I
did.
like this. I like this. When somebody says, "Man, I'm gonna mess you up," I'm gonna say, "You don't know the Shadow Scout. He's my friend." I'm gonna use that as my defense mechanism now that I'm old.
Well, it's and it's up to him if he decides he wants to say anything.
No, I wasn't
Sit
trying to
down,
refer
please.
to that. Do you
Sit
have a
down.
mod in there that maybe
Thank you.
could you maybe drop his link in there somewhere?
Ace did. Look at Ace.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ace
Ace.
dropped it.
Ace.
Ace,
Ace
Ace.
Ace is a
She
awesome
posted his
mod.
link.
yeah, Ace is awesome. Next, and then Jovita is good as well.
Oh, Jovita is, yeah, she is. You can't catch her. She's all over the place in a bunch of different mod roles.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jovita is on my. I have a list that I'm doing my own version, of the mods, and I call it my mod squad. Not my mod squad, but the mod squad. And Jovita is on that list. I've already got a file built on her too.
Ace and Novita are excellent mods.
They are both excellent. Absolutely.
Yes, they are.
I've just now kind of become familiar with Ace, and he is an excellent mod. But Jovita is like gold.
Hey, Mickey.
Yes, sir.
Ace is a she.
Really?
Yes.
Is
She
it?
was
I
on one
lie
of
to
my
you.
lives.
I mean, I'm not wanting to, ask, but is she cute?
Mickey, look on one of my lives. I forgot what number it was. I think it was live number 5. Check that live and you'll see her.
I did not know you went live, Wanda.
Every Sunday night at 10 o'clock.
See?
10 o'clock her time, which is 8 o'clock
and
Central.
I am subscribed to you and have my notification bell, and I never see it pop up. But that's the reason when I first got here tonight, I asked, "Is Wanda live on her channel?" That's you can go back to the comments, and that's what I asked because I did not know that.
I was
But
live just before Chris.
Well, I follow Chris, so that's what I saw pop up on a live was Chris, and that's the reason I'm here. Otherwise, I'd leave that grumpy old dude and go over to your live. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, now, Mickey, I'll tell you this. Tomorrow night,
Drops.
at 9 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, Lori will be going live, and Wanda is going to come up on panel.
I don't think you heard that.
Wait. What was that again? Say that again because I just cracked up at what I used
Lori,
to.
I'll let you do it this time.
Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central, I'm going live because Trey at our Louisiana Life is not going to be able to do his live on Monday night. So I'm going to go live to replace Trey to take his spot. And Wanda is going to be coming up with me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So there you go. You'll be able to see both of us.
And then tomorrow also let me get my calendar up. Hello, calendar. I think it's 8, I think, that Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, it's 8 p.m. Central, will be going live as well.
Yes.
Because I was going to say 7, but then that's what I got on my phone, but then they switched it back to, I think, 8. So, anywho.
I'm just trying
they
to
keep changing things.
I'm trying to groom here because Ace said that she was a hot chick.
She is.
She's one in a million.
I feel like that means that she can cook a great burrito
I bet she
with
can.
with a little bit of spice.
Yep.
Oh man. So Swede,
Look
if you
at Chris.
need anything,
He's like, why did I let him out of the basement? Okay.
One at a time, please.
Swede, if you need anything, brother.
All right.
Yeah, I will remember that.
Hang on. I'll get out of here. I know I jump all over this conversation stuff, but you guys just
Sweet.
know I love you. And
Shadow's got to go to work.
no,
Well, we love you
I'm gonna
too,
go
Mickey.
because
No,
Well,
not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
5:24 a.m. I begin work at 8, so
So you're not ready to go to work yet. Okay. Never
Thanks
mind.
No
for
drums.
stopping
It
by,
wasn't. He's my friend.
Mickey. I am not a stand-up cook, Mickey. I'm old. Good gosh. Yeah, we do. We Mickey has got a following.
Lots of laughs. Ace,
It
that was
does.
cute.
You know, we do have one lurker, but I've been told that they're lurking, but they're busy. So
I see.
busy,
Lurking.
busy as in yarning.
Come on, Lori.
Aha.
Come on, Lori.
Lurking.
Oh, look, he's double dipping. Gary's double dipping. Oh,
See that? He's at work.
It's all right. You just be keeping your eyes on a swivel.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hi, Bobby.
And Bobby's eating.
Yeah, what are we having for dinner? Mickey was flirting with me. I can't type now.
Oh man. Hello, Serena. How are you?
Oh, yeah.
That was funny, Ace.
Everybody's saying hello to Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Shrimp. Oh gosh.
Oh.
How'd you do it?
Yeah.
Did you fry it or?
It doesn't matter. It's shrimp.
It's shrimp. Yeah. If it's battered and fried, that's good. If it's just plain sauteed in butter, that's good.
Yeah, I agree.
A little cocktail sauce on the side. Oh, look at the kitty cat.
Mickey, you don't need to apologize.
We loved
you're
it.
good, brother. And Rebecca, everybody's saying hello to you.
Do you notice how he said that, Chris? He said, I apologize for talking too much. Not.
Yes, I know.
We love Mickey.
Everybody loves Mickey.
I'm trying to get the kitty cat in
Yeah.
view.
Shell.
Yeah, it's the angle of the
Here, you lay down.
The camera is
Lay down.
That's all right. You
Loud,
see enough.
okay? My coffee.
too pretty.
Aw.
Just sitting there getting all that lovins. I'll bring you back
What's
down.
the cat's name?
Luna.
Nuna.
Yeah.
Luna?
Nuna.
Luna.
Okay. Hi, Luna. Oh,
And where was the recipe, Tony? Or did you go to a restaurant or something?
That sounds like a night at the Chinese restaurant. Shrimp and crab meat.
I did because my cousin Dave was helping me get the dishwasher.
Oh.
So in turn, I took him to lunch and we went to the local Chinese buffet. And the first thing I spotted was shrimp.
Shrimp?
And I was like, stacking on my plate, you know. And I saw crab pieces in there, but I was like, yeah, it's probably fake crab.
Yeah, that
Our
could be.
imitation crab.
Jesus,
Oh,
Billy
now
Goose.
Wanda. What did I? Oh, well, because I'm trying to do a lot of things, Ovita. I'm sorry.
Frozen shrimp in the toaster oven. Oh,
that was
yeah.
pretty
Oh,
too.
she's pretty.
Get up here.
Look at her. She's hiding her face.
Silly girl.
No, no, I'm hiding.
There's
Come on
Serena.
up there. Well,
Okay, I'm going to take it down so we can see the cat for a minute, Serena.
she's just a big suck.
She's just like chilling. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm in my happy spot. Oh, now you're
She
going to be bashful.
hides her face all the time. She's
Now
such a nut.
She's going to be bashful and hide her face. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I got new comments. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And people did see your comments.
We
Serena.
will, Mickey will check it out. Promise. Mickey said he's starting a new live very soon on the front porch with Critter Creek. Hope some of you will check it out.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's right. We will.
Sorry, Virginia. No, couldn't resist. Old corporate 18-year-old cat.
That will be good, Mickey.
I don't know. Lori's looking tired tonight.
What?
Nah, I'm fine.
Yeah, this is early for her.
I know, but she looks tired.
She still has to sing a couple of songs, and maybe she'll get to it before the year 2025.
You mean 25? 25?
No,
We love
2025,
Lori.
because, that would be like, soon, it's happening now.
Yeah.
I was trying to put you in the now, not the latter. But if you
The
really want to go
future.
there, you could do 25.
My remote isn't working or something tonight. I don't know what's wrong with that.
yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to warm up my coffee.
All right.
Okie dokie. We'll be here.
Okay.
Belt loop is Gary.
I thought Chris was belt loop 29.
No, we're both associated with law enforcement.
Yeah, true.
And what is this? Oh, wow! Look at my name. Thank you, Jace.
Thank you, Carla. I thought it was a great conversation too. That was awesome. I like that. We had a really good discussion on my live the other night.
Wait a minute.
That
Yeah,
might
Gary
be
has a lot
something
of
that
channels.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Gary
sweet.
Gary has a lot of channels.
Yes, he
He
does.
has
Oh, yeah.
multiple of them. I can't keep
Oh,
track
yeah.
of all of them.
I'm subscribed to some of them, but I wouldn't even know half of them. He's almost like Jonesy.
It's all right. I'm not going to say what happened to me one night when some old school Catholic person played a prank on me.
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
I
Miss
was
Innocent.
trying to be incognito because there was a certain person in the chat that was being a pain in the behind, and we were all trying to figure out who he was and why he was there, and he kept popping up, even though we tried to block him. And yeah. But everybody else guessed who it was. I mean, seriously, it's not like I hide it.
Well, say hello to Willow for me, Tony, and still sending out prayers your way for everything. And if you
Good
need
night,
anything,
Tony.
call
Good
me.
night, Angie.
So I have yet to try to edit any videos. I just do it off the cuff, and you get what you get. And if I make a goof, well, it's a goof.
Yeah,
Well, a
most of
goof
mine
can
have
be
all been
really funny.
lives and clips of lives. So
Do what, sweet?
A goof can be very pretty funny too.
Oh, Willow is sleeping at his feet right now. Hello, Willow. Oh,
I'm back.
and what about Angie?
she's
Is
probably
she
sleeping.
sleeping or is she in the other room
She's probably in
keeping
bed.
an
Hi,
eye on
Anna
you?
boy.
Hi, Annabore.
Annabore,
Good morning,
otherwise known
Annabelle.
as Robin.
Tony, where is Angie? I didn't see her this evening. Is she doing okay?
He may have already gone. He had some editing of videos he needed to get done.
Oh,
But
It dawned on me after me
bam,
being
bam.
the word person that's I'm a word nerd. Looking at Annabore's name, her channel name, and realizing her name is Robin. Now spell Annabore backwards.
Robin.
It's Robin. It's Robin
I
A.
knew that.
It took me a while to figure it out.
Oh, did it?
so was the A at the end, Lori, silent then when you spell it backwards?
Well, I think it's Robin A.
Okay, Robin A.
That
Okay.
might be her middle initial, or it's Robin A. Maybe she's Canadian.
Excuse me. Did you forget I'm here there, honey?
Wanda A.
I'm actually Wanda M.
Trust me, I am Canadian by heritage on both sides. Me
I
and my
know.
husband are
I
both
know. You know what's funny is I've never been a person to say A. I've never.
A. I know, but there are a lot of Canadians that do.
Well, it's mostly like Newfoundlanders, Quebec. Those are really the only ones I know of that really say that. I don't know anybody on the island here that says A. It's kind of.
When I was a kid growing up, I used to hear that all the time.
But you were in Quebec,
everybody'd
right?
end a sentence with A. It's like,
in Quebec.
I thought it was a word. It was like,
I know.
what does that mean, Ma? It's just a saying. Okay.
A lot of people do it.
Yep.
All of it's spread new.
Well, the closest I've been to Canada, A, was when I was.
Oh my gosh, Serena, it is.
Hey,
that really is my favorite chocolate bar.
Oh, Henry? Oh, yeah.
I love O. Henry. I love nuts.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of O. Henry's. I don't know. I think it's the it's supposed to be caramel, but it's a very sweet caramel. It's not really not like I like caramel that's like a dark caramel.
Like Henry has a layer of like taffy caramel, and
Yeah,
then a layer of nuts, and then a layer of
chocolate.
like melted caramel, and then it's encased in chocolate,
Chocolate.
and it's really good.
Yeah, I can eat them every once in a while, but they're not my favorite.
Milk duds.
No,
Not old Henry, it's
I do
O
like milk
Henry.
duds.
I'm serious. My grandmother lost 6 out of 7. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Drop.
Ah, that's why down in the U.S. after there was a family that lost 11. I mean 11. They lost 5 sons out of 6, and after that, they made a law saying that you couldn't take they couldn't all be in active service at the same time
Or in the same unit.
because or in the same unit. Yeah,
That really is sad. My God.
yeah,
Oh, look at the brother Sullivan that were
that's
in the Navy.
yeah, exactly. That was the family I think that I heard. It was 5 out of 6 brothers that all died in the same
Sinking of the ship.
yeah.
Okay, Amy, good night. God bless.
Good night, Americas.
Take care. Stay safe.
Yeah.
But
Baby Ruth.
I cannot do Almond Joy.
Yeah, well, I can't. I'm not a big fan of almond joys, but I love mounds.
Or Mounds.
Yeah, Mounds is good.
You don't like coconut.
Well, I like coconut cream pies. It's just that I just,
Hi,
That's
Virginia.
weird. Yeah, I saw Virginia.
I didn't
I
see
meant
her.
to say hello earlier, but I think somebody was talking, so I don't remember if I said hello to you. I know I said hello to you because I think you were in Wanda's live earlier too.
yep, Almond Joy's got nuts,
was, right?
Mounds don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enjoy's got nuts. Mounds do.
Oh, I like Snickers too. Yeah.
Oh, that's my weakness.
Oh, really?
Snickers are my weakness
Oh, Henry's mine.
because
Snickers are okay.
if I don't eat in the morning, because I'm borderline diabetic, as they keep telling me, but yet they don't, they don't assist in it. Anyway, long story. Anyway,
Do they say you're
They
borderline
tell
or
everyone
free?
they're borderline
yeah, they'll
diabetic.
tell me I'm borderline diabetic and everything else. Like, okay, what do I need to do? Well, you need to eat better. Okay, like what?
Yeah.
Well, you
But
eat
it's
a good
called
breakfast.
pre-diabetic.
They just want you
Eat
to
a good dinner.
want to scare you.
You have an afternoon snack, and then you have your supper, and then you have a light snack before bed. Did you hear all that?
I did. I was reading what Critter Creek was asking us in the chat and all.
Okay. There are
19 watching, feedback encouraged.
19
Okay.
watching.
18.
Feedback, encouraged. Oh. Okay.
What's
Till
the better name for a
what
live?
was the better name for a live?
Critter Creek or getting graphic.
I like the front porch with Mickey.
I think the front porch is probably better.
With Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
On the front porch with Critter Creek or on the front porch with Mickey.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Getting graphic with Critter Creek. That sounds a little risque.
Nope, he did.
Serena, when do you sound like a candy bear? When you're Snickers. Serena's got some good jokes.
The first, she likes.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes she gets a little repetitive.
What is Anna Bohr saying?
Chris,
tell them you want to see if you are insulin resistant instead of diabetic. Well, I will ask, but we're talking the VA.
But Chris, did they ever say that you're pre-diabetic?
They just said I'm borderline diabetic. That's all they've said.
Okay.
They always say that. I don't know one person that has ever been to the doctor that hasn't come home and said, they told me I'm pre-diabetic or borderline diabetic. It's like, yeah.
Well,
they tell everybody
2 years.
If you're above 45 years old, all of a sudden you're borderline diabetic, and they're just going to tell you that anyway.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't 2 years ago. It was about 7 years ago. They told me that I'm pre-diabetic, and they put me on metformin. Okay. Then I end up in the mainland at the big hospital, and the doctor over there said, like, are they foolish? He said, you're not pre-diabetic. You're not diabetic at all. He said, your blood sugars are perfect. So
well, Gary, I drink 1 cup of coffee within one cup of coffee within 24 hours. So I don't drink coffee after all the time.
Do you drink sugar in your coffee?
Of course, and creamer. Because I like my women tan like I like my coffee.
God bless you. Well, the sugar, if you can knock that out and get...
Well, if I had a tan girlfriend or whatever, then they could stick their finger in it. It would be a lot sweeter. I don't.
You can use Splenda, which is like a natural
cancer forming.
What?
Those are
that stuff's nasty.
Not Splenda. And stevia, they're not.
So
they're nasty, though.
I like them. That's all I use.
They're bitter. They leave a bitter aftertaste in your mouth.
What's Ambor saying? I can't read it. I was borderline, turned out I was insulin resistant. Okay. Anemia, and put me on something, been on, and no. Okay. Well, you can, and this is from my own experience, but you can get off of any kind of drugs for diabetes or anything else, as long as you're not insulin dependent.
Well, I mean, all I know is that, I mean, I've got an appointment to go to the VA on April 21st, and I'm going to be going in there, and I'm going to be like, okay, here's 3 things that I'm having issues with. One of them is me reaching over and grabbing the coffee, and I'd bring my cup over and I'd have to grab it with my other hand because I was sitting there, this hand would shake for whatever reason. So I'm going to let him know about that. So there's that, and then I'm going to see about.
What did Annabor say about insulin? I didn't see that.
There you go.
3 insulins now, and what? I have to be on insulin now. Oh, but you can reverse that if you like really get serious and change your diet totally, you can get rid of that.
The thing that about changing your diet, they always say, well, you need to eat healthier, is what they tell me.
But they don't tell you what to eat, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But then
exactly.
if you start going to the grocery store and you want to say, oh, I'm going to buy all organic, or I'm going to buy healthier stuff, you're going to pay twice as much for this, for healthier food. Whereas you can go down to McDonald's or your local hamburger joint, whatever you have in your area, and you can get this, what you spend on healthy food, you can get that for a third of the cost. And that's what's wrong with what's the word I'm looking for? That's what's wrong in the United States, I'll say. Is because
it's all over the world.
Well,
it's not
I
just
don't
there.
know. I can't speak for Sweden, Canada, or where are you at again? Boston. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Well, we have the same problem here in Sweden.
I don't eat processed foods at all.
Yeah, I
everything
try to
we
avoid
eat
processed
is
food.
homemade, unless once a month or so we'll go out to eat, and I'll treat myself. But other than that, we eat everything healthy, and we eat a lot of fish. We eat a lot of chicken. We don't eat as much beef as we used to because I have sensitivity now to beef. And we don't eat pork as much as we used to because I have a sensitivity to pork now. So
that's weird.
We just eat really healthy, and we portion control. Like I do portion control on what we eat. And because he's a diabetic and he's insulin dependent, and he takes 2 different insulins, and he's on a scale for his insulin, so I have to really watch it. So we do like I really do portion control for him, but he eats like 5 times a day. They're just not big portions, right? To keep his blood sugars under control and keep him healthier.
Well, they don't have me on any insulin. I mean, I take 14 medicines, prescribed medications. Most of them are for my blood pressure because it started out with 1 pill on blood pressure, and it was like, oh no, it's still too high. So here, we're going to add this one. Well, it's still too high. We're going to add this one.
So they've got you on that many pills. So they're probably counteracting each other and getting you all messed up.
Exactly.
Like you need to go to a doctor and say, okay, I'm on all of these. You give me a better recommendation on what I can take that I don't have to take 14 different pills.
Yeah.
Like, demand it. You have to demand for yourself.
You have to understand, though, it's not like I can go to, how can I put it, just any doctor. I go to the VA and all that. The VA is totally different than going to, say, a civilian doctor and all that.
No, I would walk in there and I would say, like, okay, I'm on too many pills for this, and you were just showing us that you have tremors. That is probably part of the problem.
So, but I have to admit, the VA here in Oklahoma is way better than it was when I was in Texas.
Okay.
I have to admit that. And, which I find, different because Oklahoma is not as big as Texas. And you would think the care level would be the same. Well, it's not. The care level here is more one-on-one. I mean, the clinic I go to is 20 minutes away. So, and, which is great.
That's not bad.
Because I don't want to have to drive 2 hours to go to drive to Oklahoma City.
Yeah. So what part of Oklahoma are you in? What's the biggest city to you?
2 hours away is Oklahoma City.
So are you to the northeast, south, or west?
I'm on the border of Oklahoma and Kansas. My county that I
Okay.
live in, or as you may call it, I don't know, parish or whatever. I don't know what call it. My county or parish for you borders the Oklahoma-Kansas line. So
Okay.
I'm 30 minutes away from the Oklahoma-Kansas border.
Okay, here we call it county too.
Oh, okay.
It's like right now I'm in Queens County. I lived in Kings County for 30 years, and then I lived in Prince County, is where I was born and raised, and I lived there however many years. So I'm 39. Okay.
Well, you have to remember that when I was in the military, when we were around the deck guns or the guns on the ship, and we would be firing the guns off the ship for either practice or whatever, it didn't matter. We didn't have earplugs or anything like that. We were having to use 2 live 45 ACP rounds and putting them in our ears. Just so the noise could be, not, that's what we had. That's all we had,
That's not good at all.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
And every time you went to the VA there, you would come up to and no offense to anybody of a higher age than me, but I always got the old doctor that comes up and had the shakiest hand in the West, and would and he'd walk. It was like Tim Conway, and when he'd play on Carol Burnett, how he walked kind of shuffle.
Yeah.
But the doctor I have currently is younger and all that. So, but my whole thing.
Is this the doctor that put you on all these pills, or was it a doctor in Texas?
Doctor in Texas.
So this doctor could probably fix that.
Well,
it's a younger doctor, and I'm pretty sure that they could fix this because they have more up-to-date knowledge on the newer drugs. So I would at least discuss it with them.
Oh, I will. And yes, Gary, she also did the Tarzan yell. In regards to, she always tugged on her ear, Carol Burnett. Yeah, I love watching reruns of Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
That was how she said "I love you" to some relative or something.
Yeah.
She used to always say "I love you" by pulling her ear at the end of the show.
You don't recall Carol Burnett doing the Tarzan?
Oh, I do.
I do.
The Tarzan.
Okay.
Come on, now I know you're pulling the lariat, Gary.
I used to be able to do that when I was younger. I haven't tried to do it in a long time, but I used to be able to do it really good when I was younger. I always used to love watching Tarzan.
I always loved Carol Burnett because she would always, at the beginning of the show, she'd come out, interact with the audience, and it was always somebody would ask her to do the Tarzan yell at the beginning of the show or something like that. And she'd also announce who was there and all that. But it was great family TV back in those days.
Entertainment, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about the kids.
You didn't have to worry about somebody going like, hey, that kind of stuff, or somebody saying cuss words every 5 seconds, know. But,
exactly.
And yes, I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard, not because the fact that the rebel flag was on General Lee and oh my gosh, I'm a bigot or whatever. No. Yes, I did really watch it for Daisy Duke. I really did. I promise you.
Well, that's okay because I watched it too and it wasn't for Daisy.
No,
You watch it for
definitely
Grandpa.
not. I watched it because my kids used to love to watch it
I freaking
because
love
of the
that show.
car.
I loved it. I was
Yeah.
right into race cars and stuff. Like I love
Oh, wow.
racing and stuff.
Ann Arbor's got or Robin's got a autograph from Cletus.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Can you imagine how many cars they went through in making
A lot.
those shows and things like that? I'm like, you wrecked that car? It's a beautiful car. You know.
I
Yeah.
love that car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
those jumps were not good on cars.
No.
They didn't tell you that. They didn't show you the real aftermath of what happened to the car after they landed.
Well, that's cool, Annabelle.
But yeah, the only person I've met that is any kind of a star, if you remember Blazing Saddles, and if you remember Slim Pickens' sidekick, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. I can sit there and see him, but he was like the lead cowboy on, and he was the one that when oh God, what's his face? Anyway, he was like sitting there taking notes and all that, and he said, "Here, write this down." And he was like looking for a pencil and a piece of paper and all that jazz. Yes, Catherine Bach.
Yeah, look at Mickey. He's drooling. I can see him drooling.
Yep, Starsky and Hutch. I remember that. I remember Hill Street Blues.
I'm
And
going to have to
Beretta.
look that up now.
I've got a picture of anyway. I've got a
that
picture of
when I
him with me because he came to our awards banquet that we had every Christmas. We had an awards banquet,
and the Hill Street Blues. Yeah.
and so we would get they would have somebody come in and be a speaker, and it was anyway. He showed up, and oh my gosh. I mean,
there was some good shows on back when.
Yeah. Did you find it, Lori?
I'm looking on IMDb right now.
What's she looking for?
The movie star's name I'm talking about
Okay.
for me.
Lori's our dictionary. Our movie dictionary.
Gene Wilder, Slim Pickens, Harvey Korman, Madeline Kahn, Mel Brooks, Burton Gillum, Alex Karras. Mongo?
No, not
Mongo.
Mongo. Not Mongo. He's wearing a black hat. He wore a black vest with a red shirt in Blazing Saddles.
Jack Starrett.
Jack, I'm sorry, who?
Jack Starrett. Starrett.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me post it in the chat.
Well, guys, you know what? It's 1 a.m. I better get to bed.
You're gonna break Mickey's heart.
What?
You're gonna break Mickey's heart.
Oh. God bless. Okay, hugs.
Hugs.
Love you guys. See us again soon. Tomorrow night, Lori.
Or today for you.
Tomorrow night.
11 o'clock my time, 10 yours. Okay.
Yes.
God bless everybody. Love y'all.
God bless you. Good night.
Night.
Okay, I posted the link. You tell me if that's the guy.
How do I get out?
Let me jump over here. Yeah, wrong one. There it goes. Nope. That's no. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, I don't want that.
Wow.
Okay.
No, it's not him.
Ding. Stand by. I could type.
I don't know. Those were the main characters.
Well, you forgot Cleavon Little. He was awesome.
Right. But yeah, you were talking about the guy that was the guy with the black hat that was.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Burton Gillum.
Yes, Burton Gillum is him. That's who it
Okay.
is. Burton Gillum. I should
Gillum.
remember that
I wonder
because
if he's related to Johnny.
Gillum's Farms.
Ah!
Okay, now let me get back over here to the actual live. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to shut all those things down.
You look dark tonight, Miss Lori.
Do I? Oh, it's probably because I moved my lamp.
That lamp keeps growing legs.
Yeah, it's.
Good night,
That's
Anna,
what I'm trying to-
Robin.
Okay, is that better? Probably
Yeah.
not.
There, right there.
Okay.
I see the light.
I see the light.
So,
I see the light. I see the light.
close that off.
No more darkness. No more night.
Uh-oh. Everybody say goodnight to Mickey.
Good night, Mickey. Love you.
Mickey.
God bless.
Is there anything that I can do, Shadow, for you?
More prayers.
You got
Always.
that always, brother. I mean,
Um,
Shadow, I don't call everybody brother, as you know. And I was
Yeah, I
calling
know
you that beforehand. Just like I say Troy, I always will say howdy, brother, and to him. Because he's a vet and all. And if I recall correctly, you served as well. Shadow.
Yeah, I was in the army for 10 months, 90 to 91.
So I have a special thing, bond, because of the fact that anybody that's in the military, it doesn't matter where I'm at. Like if I see somebody at a restaurant that, says that they're a veteran or whatever, or if I see something that signifies that they're a veteran, I will tell them from one veteran to another, thank you. Especially the ones that served in World War II, in Vietnam, Korea, and any of those, and also Afghanistan and Kuwait and everything else.
I have a silly question.
Yes.
Shadow, why do you have to go to work when your mother died on Friday?
Because
Doesn't your company?
Because I am the only driver who deliver the groceries.
And they can't find anybody else to work for you? Because
Not really.
in the US, that's kind of a standard thing when somebody has a death in the family, they get at least a couple of days, 3 days off.
Yeah, that is when the funeral is. You get 3 days off.
Okay.
But but on the other side of the coin, getting back to work could be therapeutic because I'm the type of person, and I can't speak for Shadow, that if I sit there and I'm sitting at home or whatever, I have time to dwell on things, and it just gets me deeper and deeper into a depression and all of that. Whereas if I stay occupied doing whatever, mowing the yard or doing something like that, it distracts me for that period of time.
I need to focus on something else, and that is the only way I can do it is at work.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose.
Good night, Drops.
Take care, Drops.
Good night, Drops. Have a good one.
But yeah, it's never good. I mean, Shadow, you may not know, but I was 17 when I joined the military. Went to boot camp in California. Came home for 2 weeks. 1 week I had, but I knew the recruiter, so I got another extra week to work for my recruiter. So I was there for 2 weeks. I left and reported to my first duty station up in Oregon. I won't even go there. But anyway, within 24 hours, I was reversing my travels because I had to return home because my mother had passed, and she was 39. And
that's
my father,
really young.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And there's more to that story, but anyhow, and then my father passed away the day after my birthday, and he was 52. So I have outlived my mother, and I've outlived my father. And I have a sister who's 4 years older than me, who is special needs, and she is in a small group home where she gets more one-on-one than if she would be going to a state school where there's hundreds of people. And, the ratio for the level of care is, like one care person to 25 or more special needs people. So, but, other than that, so I've had to step up, even though I'm the younger brother, but it's just, I'm the only surviving member of our family. So I've stepped up and tried to do what I can for my sister. And they include me in a lot of things and all this jazz. I do not have guardianship of her because a lawyer, it's almost like trying to get custody of your of a child. It's very expensive. And the lawyers, all they see is dollar signs, and it's, outrageous. But and the problem is that I'm on Social Security and limited funds, so I could not feasibly financially take care of her. So that's the other reason why I have not done that. But and it's sad because the fact that that's my sister.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people who have brothers and sisters or siblings that, you should feel lucky, because I missed out on my older sister. Like, I could go up and say, look, I'm interested in this girl. What can I do? Or talk to her, and all that, and to get pointers, or I'll never be an uncle, type thing. But that, and I'm not going like, hey, feel sorry for me. No, I'm just saying that I missed out on that. But you should be appreciative of any family member that is still living, because the fact you never know what tomorrow brings and how soon in an instant that person could be going to heaven. or be passed on. And that's why in my will, I've always said, don't cry for me. Go out and go out, take everybody out and go have a picnic, go eat or something like that. Remember all the fun that I did or I shared or something about it. But I don't want anybody, that's why I've took steps so that nobody will have to be burdened by me of my demise and all. If my dog's still alive, you dang sure you take care of my dog.
I have a brother. He's 1 year younger than me.
Oh, so he's 21.
Well, he will be 53 this year.
20. So he's 23. That's what you're saying, right, Shadow?
Well, I feel ancient, so.
Because I just do, I learned a long time ago from a song from Frank Sinatra, and I've always lived by it, and I'm going to do it my way. Yes, I have my one and bad habit. My bad thing is this right here. I'm addicted to it. I love it, and it soothes my soul and everything. I'm not a drinking man. I will indulge in a beer every now and then, but I will not sit there and abuse it because I've seen what alcohol can do to a parent. I've also seen what drugs can do to parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when my parents owned a nightclub, I saw a lot of things and learned a lot of things. And I knew that I did not want to follow, per se, in my parents' footsteps in that sort of way. And it was by the grace of God that I became a police officer back in 1983. And because I had just come back from living overseas in Israel. And I miss Israel. I do. It's very beautiful and all that. And they're very supportive and a great ally. So I have seriously thought that when my I'm not going to say it, when my dog decides to do it, pass away, I thought about, maybe it's time for me to move back to Israel. Yes, I know of all the trials and tribulations and all the trouble that's going on, but if you've ever been there, you know. Who knows? I could go to Sweden, maybe.
Yeah.
And help the Swede do groceries.
I would like to visit Israel. I'd like to visit Jerusalem.
Oh, I've been there.
But I don't think I'd want to live there.
Oh, I felt back in the 80s, I felt safer there than I did in the United States.
I'm not concerned with the safety part. It's just, well, I guess that's part of it, but yeah.
But I've been all over in Israel. And I learned how to scuba dive in the Red Sea, and it's like a gigantic swimming pool. I went down to 125 feet, laid with the tank, laid on the sandy bottom, looked up, and it was clear as like you're sitting in the deep end of a swimming pool. And that's the deepest I've ever went. And I was like, okay, I can say I've been down to 125 feet. But the more shallower, the 30 to 60 feet, mainly 30 feet, is where you see all the beautiful fish, all the beautiful coral, the fans, the sponges, all the fish, you know. So for those that care for scuba diving, what's really cool is that when you be underwater and you hear this underwater and you're like, okay, where's the ship at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you could hear it. And then when we would, at the end of our dive, we'd surface, of course, and you would see the ship coming, and you're like, my gosh, I could hear that thing. It had to be so far away. And it's hello, R&B roaming. It's good to see you. Welcome. But yes, Israel's beautiful. There's a lot of history and everything, and there's a lot of tourism and a lot of that. Yes, but I didn't. I've been to Mitzida or Masada. I've been to Mount Sinai on Easter Sunday. I've been to Jerusalem so many times. Tel Aviv, Eilat. Eilat is like a tropical location, and all that. It's a lot of interesting stories there, but I won't go there. But there was a lot of good times. But everybody was surprised when I told them, I said, oh, I'm moving home. They go, "Are you going to Israel?" I said,
Masada
no.
is famous. Year 73, the siege of Masada, Romans.
Yeah, and then there was a 6-day war in 1967.
Yeah, that was a tank war.
Yeah, from 3 sides.
Yeah.
What was it? Egypt, Syria, and I can't remember the third one. It was Egypt, Syria, and one more. But yeah,
I don't know.
but it was get off there. There we go. But yes, I had an Israeli girlfriend. She was her mother was of Israel, and her father was French, and so I did get to go to Paris, France. The one and only time I've been to Paris, and that'll be the only Sudan. Thank you, Troy. And that was the only time I ever went to Paris, was because I heard to meet her family and all that. And other than that, I will stay away from Paris. I will not go back.
Yeah.
Because you even think about. Oh, go ahead, Mom.
I don't think I'd ever want to go to Paris either.
Well, I've been to Paris. I've been to London, but just an overnight stay. And because I was flying back to the U.S., and it was like, I thought, I got the chance to fly on the Concorde. Should I cancel my Delta flight that I was flying coach on? And I learned a lesson on that too. And so anyway, I was going to fly on the Concorde, and then I found out how much a Concorde flight from London to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport was going to cost. I could afford it, yes, but did I want to spend that much money? So I went back to Delta and said, can you upgrade me to business class? So I did that. I had learned that when you take long trips, either you fly business class or you fly first class, because coach, you're going to be like cramped on long flights.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun to me.
But I've been to Paris, Texas too. Never been to Paris, Arkansas. And I've
I
been to
used to want to go to Paris when I was young. Not so much anymore. With all the stuff I hear about it and all the stuff going on over there, I don't think so.
Well, did you hear the I can't remember what French whatever person said that they were telling that the U.S. that they wanted the Statue of Liberty back.
Oh yeah, that's Macron. Yeah, the president of France.
Yeah.
You know, and then one of the Catholic channels that I watched said, "Yeah, we should all get together and every one of us go and buy a little tiny statue of the Statue of Liberty, put it in an envelope, and send it to him." They even posted his mailing address and everything so that he can get thousands and thousands of them in the mail. You want the Statue of Liberty? Here you go. You can have it. They're only a couple of bucks a piece. You could probably buy little plastic ones.
You mean kind of like this one?
Yeah.
That was a cute
Only
one.
smaller. I would say 2 inches tall is plenty.
Okay. Nope, that one doesn't have it. There's the ruler. Okay. You got to look at a ruler nowadays because one side says metrics, the other side says
metric.
Okay, so this one's 4 inches tall.
That's what I figured.
That's from the top of the torch to the base. So.
Yep.
But it's coming up in 2 hours. Okay. But yes, what I was going to talk about earlier is that because it's getting into the spring, summer season, my little quick thing to talk about for prepping is that make sure that you have your preps ready for bad weather wherever you're located. Make sure you've got a case of bottled water. Make sure that you have something, either canned food or something like that. Make sure you check your flashlights, that they're working and all that. And remember to check as well. Remember to have, if you have pets, make sure you've got enough water for them and also food for them. If you do get severe weather, make sure you're aware of what the different warnings and watches are meaning and all this. Because be familiar with it, because the fact that a lot of people that I have found, because the fact that when I post all the weather things, they're going like, does that mean there's one on the ground? No, it's a watch. Conditions are favorable for whatever the watch is. Flash flood watch, severe thunderstorm watch, tornado watch, a hurricane watch, whatever the case may be, or winter storm watch, or whatever. A warning is meaning that it's happening. There's something that's right there. It's coming in that area. And that's when you need to get going. So make sure you have those things. Make sure you have if you know that you're going to have bad weather, make sure you've got all your things charged up, your cell phones, and make sure that you have a portable radio that has the weather that you can hear. If it doesn't have it, then make sure you know what local radio stations are in your area so that you can listen to them so they can give out warnings and all. So that's my quick tidbit on prepping. Shadow, if you want to add into that, be my guest, brother.
Make sure you have some extra food put away too.
Yeah, for at least a week, at least minimum.
Yeah, minimum a week.
Make sure your gas tanks are full.
If you have a
You
car.
have to leave. Make sure you find out where the nearest storm cellar is unless you have one of your own. You know, make sure you have a meeting place. If something does go drastic, God forbid, have a meeting place so that if you get lost or separated from your family, you're going to meet over at Billy Bob's or, at the nearest Whataburger. Because for those that have not seen the damage of a tornado, especially an F5 or an EF5, it can remove buildings and everything all the way down to the foundation. So what may be there or used to be there may not be. And it's good to know, a better, meeting place.
Yep.
So, all right, back to the year 2525.
I need to drop off because I need to wake up my wife and make some breakfast, and then I need to prepare for work. So
you take care, my friend.
Yeah.
I will.
Give you hugs, my brother.
Strength and honor.
Honor and strength. Peace be with you.
Peace.
God
And
bless you.
harmony. God bless.
Prayers up.
Prayers up. All right. Let me get you over here and get you ready to go for the first song of the night.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Okay, what am I singing? I am a lineman for the county. I drive the mail, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire. I can hear you through the wire. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line.
Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job.
Good night, Carla. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows,
The line down the road.
stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. I don't know that one very well. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I can't do the instrumental break.
Oh.
And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita line is still on the line. I watched that this afternoon, and I went and grabbed the lyrics because that was one of the ones you posted the other night that you wanted me to look for.
Oh, yeah.
The Beach Boys.
Time for a little. I mean, they did so many.
They did, yeah. The list is so long.
Crappie that big.
Crappie that long. Yeah, that big old crappie.
Virginia says Glenn Campbell.
Yep, that was Glenn Campbell.
Correct.
Wichita lineman. Absolutely. Oh, thank you.
I don't know. Is R&B? Let me get over here. Let me look R&B.
Yeah, I checked her out a little while ago. Looks interesting. I might have to take a trip over there and dang.
What do you mean dang?
Dang.
Wrong one.
I didn't subscribe.
To who?
R&B.
Target from them.
And I was right there on her hoochie. There.
Oh, here you. There you go, Lori. It's time for the disco duck.
Disco duck.
Oh my Lord, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That one rates right up there with all the Ray Stevens antics.
Oh my God. Ray Stevens.
Don't look, Ethel. It was too late.
Don't
She's
look,
standing over there
Ethel.
by the tomatoes. Lord.
Oh, let me see. What else did I download today? I'm going to open. Let's see.
Well, let's see. I'm surprised you hadn't done it. You're one of your favorites from John Denver.
That's funny because I just had my mouse hovering over it.
Oh, I've got mental telepathy here.
If this is the one you're talking about.
It could be sunshine on my shoulders.
Oh. Was that the one you were thinking of?
It could be I'm leaving on a jet airplane.
On a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
There you go.
Do I have it on there? I don't have it. Oh, that's terrible. I have Ode to Billy Joe, Poncho and Lefty.
Yeah, but which one's Lefty? Which one's Poncho?
Poncho was Willie.
But if it's Poncho and Lefty, how come Lefty's on the right? Shouldn't Lefty be first and be on the left?
It should, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But maybe it's kind of like a mirror image thing. They forgot to switch the video. I don't know.
Well, it seems like you have a request for Heaven's Just a Sin Away.
Oh, I don't know that one. Who does it? I don't know that one at all. I don't think I've ever heard it. I'm clueless. No idea.
You're clueless.
I am clueless. I never heard of that one. City of New Orleans?
The Virginia says the Kindles. sing that song, I believe.
The Candle. I don't even know who they are.
Oh, good grief.
Sorry, folks. No idea. Not on my repertoire, I guess. Let's see. Let me get down here and see what I could sing. Blue Wing, California Dreamin'. I hate singing that because it's always.
Hang on, Lori. I'm getting ready to send it to you.
I'm usually singing harmony on California Dreamin', and I can't get that one out of my head. The melody just doesn't stick in my brain. Country Roads, Ghost Riders, Grandfather's Clock, Green Eyes, Hello Mata, Hello Father.
Here I am at Camp Granada.
Granada. Camp is very entertaining. They say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. There's black flies.
Okay, I emailed it to you, Lori.
You did?
Yes.
Let me check my email. Oh, where are you? Miscellaneous. Email.
Go to channel.
The Kendalls.
Copy.
I have no idea who they are. I can't open it. Why can't I open it?
R&B roaming. There's Ace's channel for you.
I don't know. It's not an openable thing link.
It's not.
No.
Just a minute.
I can't open it.
I don't know
I
why.
suppose I could.
I copied and pasted it, but I'll send it to you in the photo of this way. Sexual size. Okay, I send it again. Second, this one I titled Heaven. So, where am I at? Over here.
There it is. Oh, okay.
You're welcome, Ace.
Oh, okay. Let me. I've never heard it, so how am I going to even tell what the heck it is?
Well, you're going to have to listen to it. Look it up and listen to it.
Well, yeah.
Not right
I've tried
now.
doing that. I've tried doing that when I'm on a live, and I cannot do that. It will not let me do that.
Talk about minimize. Wow.
Let me see.
And then there's Lori's famous one. That's the one she always uses. I prefer this one. So R&B, what state are you in? Just what state are you in? I may have missed it in chat. I don't know if you said it. I'm just curious.
Oops.
I'm curious if you're close to me. I'm in Oklahoma, not Arizona.
Okay. I have the words, and of course, It's not in a format that I can copy and paste. Dang, because it's a picture. So I can't copy the text. That's okay. At least I'll have it on my hutchie, and I can
research it when you have
I'll have to look
42
for it
tabs
tomorrow.
open.
Oh, she's in Canada. That's a big place.
Well, she
Oh,
specified.
British Columbia. Okay.
Nice. Well, welcome.
So up in the western corner.
I need to get over. Where is it at? I'm assuming
Okay.
because I assume she subscribed to me. There she is. So there we go.
Okay.
I got her sub now. Nope, wrong page. There we go. Right page.
Okay. Well,
what did Troy say? I tried to post a video the other night, got a copy strike. Redoing now.
How did you get a copy strike? Oh, post it on your channel or something? Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, and the other thing you can't do is grab your cell phone that I've got over 500,000 songs on it from iTunes. I can't sit here and go, oh, here, listen to this.
Yeah, because it'll give me give you a strike.
It'll give you a big no.
Yep.
So.
Okay. I'm gonna, let me see. Open.
You're going
see
to
where I was.
Win the lottery?
Country roads.
Take me home to a place where I belong, Fort Worth, Texas.
Me and Bobby McGee. Ode to Billy Joe. Poncho and Lefty. Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. Sunshine on my shoulder. The Cat Came Back. The City of New Orleans.
Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon.
Yes, I do have that too.
When You Coming Home, Dad? I Don't Know When.
Okay, where the heck is it?
We'll Get Together.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I do have it. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Try to remember. I'd have to listen to that on video before I could even attempt, because I can't remember how it goes. All of it. West Virginia.
Oh,
and not country roads. People think the name of country roads is West Virginia, but it's not. Wichita Lineman, Yellow Rosa, Texas. Yesterday when I was young.
Yep.
It's a short from Halloween.
Well, if there's anybody living in Mississippi right now, there's a tornado and a tornado warning in Mississippi.
Ouch.
And there's tornado watches. The tornado warning is I'm trying to get a place. Unfortunately, it's not giving me cities. Looks like north of Ashland, south of Salisbury, southeast of Grand Junction. So let's see. Yeah. Let me go split screen. Oh, yeah. There's one on the ground.
Oh, bummer.
Yep. I got red and green. And it looks to be quite large.
Oh.
So say prayers for people in Mississippi.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ace. I think Belt Loop does live in Mississippi. He lives down in that area anyway.
Yeah, I just don't know where.
Yeah, I don't either.
Done. And
Prayers up for
they're
this
also
kid's
issuing a tornado for Tennessee, which is near. It's west of Murfreesboro, and it's over by Franklin, east of Franklin, and south of Nolensville, and it's way south of Nashville.
Okay, so that's more south than Patara or Pinball.
Yeah.
I think they're further north.
Currently
Both
in
of
the
them.
United States, there's 20 warnings and 6 watches currently going on.
Nothing in the Oklahoma or Arkansas or any place.
No, the nearest one it would be Louisiana. Trey's going to get some more rain.
Well,
Trey's been just about,
he's been getting a lot of rain, right?
Yeah. I don't remember if I've got. Let me look. Oh, yeah, I don't have his address, but I've got his phone number. So.
Okay,
So a doe, a deer, mine.
Yeah, he's in Eastern Tennessee.
Nope, I don't want to do that. Silly goose. Tricks are
But
for
I
kids.
think he's northeast corner or something. Or is it Patara that's northeast corner?
I could not tell you, my lady. I would have to go to his channel.
Ace said his page says Richland, Mississippi.
Richland, let me look. Skedaddle. Warning, Mississippi. Now I got to find out where Richland is. Let me go over here. Richland, Mississippi. Hello, come on. There you go. It's south of Jackson. So go back to radar. Okay. So where Gary is, the tornado warning is he's not in danger.
Oh, good. Because he's probably on the road on the way home.
Oh, wait, is that?
Because if he was at work when he was in chat earlier, and he was talking about well, that was about an hour ago, and he usually gets home. Yeah, he's probably home by now, I hope.
Huntsville, Alabama. Clarksville, Tennessee. Okay, so let me swap places with you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but he's down here. Up here is where the tornado is.
Oh, good. Okay. So that's quite a distance.
Yes.
Okay.
It's up there by. It's closer to Memphis, Tennessee, than it is anything else. And the problem I had is that up here is Jackson. That's Jackson, Tennessee. And then there's Jackson, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Why can't states go, okay, we're naming it this. So
you can't.
Name it something else.
Well, it's a little too late to think of that because most of the towns were named, in the
1800s.
100 years or more ago, except for that one in Mississippi not Mississippi, in Missouri that we won't go into. So, that was the wrong terminology to use.
Tony, I'll take a bologna sandwich with mayonnaise, a slice of purple onion, and a couple slices of tomato. And I'll be good. Which, as soon as here in about 30 minutes, I'm probably going to pull the plug. It's going to be 3 hours if I make it that long.
Okay, am I doing country roads or no?
You're doing whatever you want to do. You do what
well,
you
in
do.
That case.
You do you. Let me get you back over here so I can be ready. I'm at the ready. You let me know when you're ready.
Oh, that's one that I haven't looked up that I have to look up and put in my little repertoire here.
What?
Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles. Yeah.
I love that song.
Do you have anything from ABBA?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. ABBA? That's my hubby's favorite group too.
And you don't have a song for your hubby? Pshaw.
He's got them all on his collection of CDs that he's downloaded from you name the place. He's always downloading something.
Well, I've got one question for Troy. Are you getting excited because May is coming up?
I'm sure he is.
And what is it? Greg and oh shoot, Nanny. I got too many channels I got to try to remember that are driving him, picking him up and driving him there, which is shout out to them.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what
it's
the channel
Greg
is.
And somebody else, Greg and Jean, or I can't remember.
Gina?
I can't remember.
I think it's Gina. I think it's
having
Gina.
a brain.
Yeah, Gina and Greg, but I can't remember the name of their channel.
Gina and Greg. It's Gina and Greg, if I recall correctly.
Okay. All right. Let me see what I wanna.
How about the theme from Gilligan's Island?
Sit right back and you'll hear a tale from a fateful trip that started from this tiny port. No, this tropic port aboard the tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing skipper, brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
And then the lightning and the
weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship set ground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Marianne, here on Gilligan's Isle.
Yes, I was a fan of Marianne.
I know. I've heard this before.
I'm trying to find a person that can meet to her standards. Yeah.
So do I do Pancho and Lefty or Yesterday When I Was Young?
I'll leave it to chat to decide. Because you sang
Anybody in chat want to take a vote?
The voting is open
Pancho
now.
and Lefty? What's open?
Voting is open now. Pancho and Lefty, press 1.
That might be difficult. Actually, you can post a question in chat, a poll to see which one is going to get the most votes.
Yeah, how do you do that?
In the settings, I think.
Oh, well, I don't want to go to settings right now.
Okay, fine.
I'll do it verbally. So Pancho or Lefty, and what's the other one? The Days of Our
Yesterday
Lives.
When I Was Young.
Or number 2, Yesterday When I Was Young. Number 1, Pancho.
Roy already said number 1.
And Yesterday When I Was Young is number 2. 2, number 1. Well, how about
one number
both? Oh, great.
2, number 1.
She says, how about both?
How about both? And guess who's still lurking?
Yep. Now, don't be messing with my Marianne there, Critter Creek. I already called dibs on her.
Okay, number 2.
Okay,
so I'll do both. Why not? Should I do both?
You got 28 minutes to do both.
Oh, that's.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Are you going to do the extended version?
Oh.
Thank you, Critter Creek. I appreciate that.
Oh, no. What? I don't want to save it. What the heck are you doing to me?
Stand by. We're having technical difficulties with this singer.
Open. Okay. Where is it now? Pancho and Lefty. And open again.
She's only got 42
Yesterday When I Was Young.
She's only got 42 tabs open, folks. Really?
Well, no, it's not. It's not in a browser tab. It's my notepad where I keep my lyrics.
Her little black book.
My little black book, yeah.
All right, are you ready for it? Are you ready? You need a swallow of your drink before you start so you don't get dry mouth.
Hold on, I might wanna.
We're gonna hold on. Everybody grab something quick. We gotta hold on.
Hold on.
As Amy would say.
Be right back.
Oh, try a little kindness, Glenn Campbell. I remember that one. I also remember Neil Diamond singing a lot of his songs. One America. Yeah, Karen Carpenter. Yeah. Three Dog Night. Yeah. 1 is the loneliest number. 2 could be as bad as 1. But 1 is the loneliest. Just to name a quick few. But it's after midnight here. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday.
Good morning. Okay.
All right. You let me know when I need to cue it up.
Yeah. Okay.
You're up.
Living on. I'm up.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay.
You're full blown.
Poncho and Lefty first. And then I'll do Yesterday When I Was Young. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, breath as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. That's too low. Living on the road, my friend, it's gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sank into your dreams. I did it again. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants. The honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, in the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, so the story goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust of Poncho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Poncho low, Lefty split for Ohio. But where he got the bread to go, there ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Kindness, I suppose. The poets tell how Pancho fell and Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. All the federales say They could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Kindness, I suppose. Well, a few gray federalists say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Kindness, I suppose. Okay, I totally screwed that one up. Sorry, guys. I messed it up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. No, that was awful. I started it way too low.
Okay, well, go to your next one.
Okay.
You can do it. You can do it, Waterboy.
I can try.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet as rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame. The thousand dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built, alas, on weak and shifting sand. I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many drinking songs were waiting to be sung. So many wayward pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out. I never stopped to think what life was all about, and every conversation I can now recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit too quickly died. The friends I made all seemed to somehow drift away, and only I am left on stage to win the play. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung. I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. The time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young. When I was young. When I was young.
Encore, encore, bravissimo. I'm doing that for everybody in chat.
Well, thank you, everyone. I hope that one was better than the last one, which was horrible. I'm gonna have to sing that one a few times more before I try and sing it in front of people, because that was bad.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to probably go ahead and call it because I've got to pay my property taxes because they're due before April 1st, and I've got to do it now while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll bloom and forget.
Yeah. And you'll probably spend the money before you pay the bill, and that won't be good.
Yeah, that's what, I'll probably spend it on some dog or something. Buying more hot dogs.
Possibility.
Buying more hot dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for coming in. Critter Creek, Ace, a huge thank you as always, Ace. Brother Troy, and the Shadow Scout Swede, my prayers and all of our prayers are with you, my brother. And Tony from our cabin in the woods, and of course Heaven's Fire, and let's see, who am I else? Wanda, of course, Belt Loop, R&B, R plus B. Let me rephrase that so I don't goof and all that. Virginia for coming and saying hello and dropping by, and I'm going to mispronounce it. Petite Jean River. I'm going to have to learn how to say that for sure. Thank you. And see who else. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job. I can't forget them. Amy from Leonard Mountain Homestead, of course. Drops. Serena. And before I forget her. And I'm trying to go through everybody and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh yeah, what's that lady's name? Lori's Prepping for Heaven. And Anna Bohr.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Anna Bohr, thank you.
Yes, Shadow.
Yeah, I said Shadow. I said prayers up. I don't know why my mouse. Yes, Faith, I know you need to go out. I'm trying to hurry, baby girl. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, stay well, stay healthy. Remember to care for others and also care for yourself. Stay safe out there. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Sending hugs out to everybody all the way from Oklahoma.
Hugs for everybody.
And remember, we love you, and take care. And I got to let a dog out. So
Amy, too.
I said Amy. I said Leonard Mountain.
You did? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I wasn't going to forget Amy. I'd get
back slap upside the head.
Well, but anyhow, good night, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk at you later. Remember, tomorrow or today, Lori is going to be on with Wanda at 9 p.m. Central Time. So come back and visit with her to hear more of her beautiful singing voice. Thank you for doing that. And good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. God bless.